Thank you, Mr. Chairman, ranking member and members of the committee for the opportunity to come before you today, and thank you also for the difficult work, yet important work that you do in this committee. Recently, we remember several anniversaries that bring to mind the dangers and challenges of human spaceflight, while holding to President Reagan's exhortation that the future doesn't belong to the faint-hearted, it belongs to the brave. We remember the 49th anniversary of the Apollo 1 disaster that claimed the lives of 3 brave American astronauts and marked the first casualties of our space program. Our nation recently observed the 30th anniversary of the Space Shuttle Challenger disaster, which cost the lives of 7 astronauts as the heartbroken nation watched. And finally, we commemorated the 13th anniversary of the Space Shuttle Columbia disaster, which killed 7 astronauts. America's space program exists today only because of the bravery and sacrifices of those heroes. I'm deeply proud of the dedicated men and women of Florida Space Coast whose work not only honors our fallen heroes, but also ensures that America continues to lead the world in space exploration. As this committee sets priorities for the 2017 budget and beyond, I ask for your continued support for our nation's space programs, and particularly our exploration programs, as NASA enters an exciting new era of human space exploration. Space exploration is a national issue. As the ultimate military high ground, space remains vital to our national security. Space capabilities provide the United States unprecedented advantages in national decision-making, military operations, and homeland security. Our warfighters depend upon the spaceborne capabilities, and it's critical that we continue to develop space programs and policies that maintain the U.S. space advantage. Space is an economic security asset. Americans are currently working at more than 1,000 companies in nearly every state supporting our commercial space initiatives. Chances are high that there's a space contractor, subcontractor in your district as well. These are high-skilled positions that give the United States a competitive edge in the global economy. Since the retirement of the Space Shuttle, the U.S. commercial space companies have successfully transported cargo to the International Space Station, and with sufficient support, American commercial crew companies will remain on track to do that and launch American astronauts from American soil next year. Let's resolve to keep this objective on track and break our dependence on the Russians at $76 million per seat. American space exploration continues to inspire our next generation of pioneers and innovators through ambitious array of missions and destinations. What better way to inspire our students in STEM than the countless ways they are inspired by things such as the New Horizons mission to Pluto, an amazing journey of over 3 billion miles over a decade. The ultimate spaceflight destination for the United States is the surface of Mars, which may merit a return to the moon in preparation for such a historic accomplishment. To conduct serious deep space exploration, we must continue our investment in the Orion capsule and the Space Launch Systems. With a successful first flight in December of 2014, Orion is on track for a mission in 2018 aboard the SLS rocket, but without adequate funding, we risk getting mired in a cycle of development delays and lost direction. Our space program is unrivaled in the world, but requires firm direction and reliable budgetary outlays to remain on top. For over 50 years, United States leadership in space has benefited our country's national security, our economy, strengthen our international relationships, and advance scientific discovery. And it's improved life here on Earth as well. I ask that these benefits receive careful consideration. God bless you as the committee crafts the fiscal year 17 budget resolution. Thank you for your time and opportunity to testify today.
I thank the gentleman from Florida. Comments from Mr. Norquist?
Thank you for your testimony, and certainly for everybody of our age group, we remember the Mercury, the Gemini, the Apollo, and we need to keep that mission alive. Thank you for your testimony.
Well, thank you, sir.